Okay, class, let's begin today's yoga session. You can come to Tadasana, close your eyes, make your body nice and tight from your head all the way down to your feet, and just breathe like you're doing in meditation. Feel your breath, really sense it. Try to really come in touch with your body. And let's do a double arm lift as you inhale. Reach overhead towards the ceiling. And lower your arms down. Inhale, lift back up again. Then exhale, dive into Uttanasana, forward bend. Take your time to get loose. Add some hip movement if you want to, side to side. Make sure that your back is rounded and that your head is pointed down towards your mat and the floor. And with each exhale of the breath, try to reach down just a half inch farther. And then inhale, come up to halfway lift. Bend your knees and drive your hips back. And exhale back into Uttanasana. Round your back again. Continue to follow along with your breath. Just be aware of it. And inhale and stand all the way back up. Inhale, lift your arms. Dive back down into Uttanasana. Really reach this time. Point your head down. Inhale up into halfway lift. And let's come to the hip hinge and rotation pose. So let's come to your left side and rotate that way. Make sure your hands are together and that your head is rotated so you're looking up towards the ceiling. back to center, and then to the other side. And you can come back to center into Uttanasana to release. And as you're improving throughout these weeks doing yoga, make sure to push yourself a little bit more each time you do it. And stand back up, get ready for the next series. Inhale, lift your arms overhead, dive into forward bend, up into halfway lift. Shoot your feet back for the sun salutation series. Chaturanga down, ready for upward facing dog, and then push your body up when you're ready. Make sure your toes are untucked so the top of your feet are on the mat. And tuck your toes again, shoot your hips up and back for downward facing dog. Bicycle your feet. To make this a little more challenging today, you're going to balance on one leg and then lift the opposite leg in the air. So start with that left leg, lift it in the air and balance on the right. You want to make that leg as straight as possible. Just lower it back down. Right leg now. Shoot it up in the air. And then back down. Just balance on both feet. Drop both heels to the ground. And then step forward. Coming back to forward bend, halfway lift, forward bend, and then all the way up. Here comes the second set. Inhale, lift your arms. Dive in the forward bend, halfway lift. Shoot your feet back, push up position, and lower your body down, Chaturanga. Untuck your toes, and push your body up for upward facing dog. And tuck your toes, shoot your feet up and back for downward facing dog. Bicycle your feet for a moment. And lift your left leg in the air, balance on your right. Bring it back down, lift your right leg, balance on the left. And bring it back down. Drop both heels. And then step forward. Coming into forward bend. Halfway lift. Forward bend. And then stand back up. Okay, this one's going to be on your own. You can do it at your own pace. And you can just glance up at the video to see where I'm at. This one's on your own. And now that I'm done, we're going to stay down on our mats. When you're finished, you can sit into saddle pose, Vajrasana, and just take a moment to rest. Take as long as you need here. And lift your arms and dive forward into child's pose. Press your arms forward as far as they can go and drive your hips back as well. Take this moment to rest and recover. Get your breath back at a normal pace. And just rest in the awareness of your body. Let's push back up. Let's come to our hands and knees in the tabletop position for cat-cows. And let's inhale, round our backs. Continue to hold and breathe normally. Exhale, arching our backs now. Make sure to extend your neck and look up slightly at an angle out in front of you. So the back should be arched right now. And let's inhale and round for cat. Exhale and arch for cow. If you can notice that my hands are spread out throughout the mat, so I'm lengthening my fingers out and using the weight of my hand to help support my body. So the weight really isn't on my wrist. It's mostly distributed throughout my hand and my fingers. Inhale for cat. Exhale for cow. And come back to that neutral position. We're going to switch the way we're oriented on the mat. So go widthwise on the mat. We're going to spread our legs out wide for this hip capsule stretch. We want our feet just outside our knees, and you can be on your forearms. You're going to start forward and then push your hips back. And just work forward and back. For the duration that's best for you. And relax. Let's go lengthwise on the mat again. And then you can get ready for bird dogs. But we're going to start just with a single arm. So lift your right arm, then hold. Just working one limb at a time. Lift your left arm. Then left leg, shoot it up and back. Make sure it's fully extended. Then balance. And back down. Right leg, shoot it up and back. Keep it extended. And relax. We're going to come to a lunge. Right leg forward. This is going to be a hip opener stretch. You can see here I'm pushing my torso in between the space, trying to drive my right elbow down towards the floor and pushing my right knee out to the side as I lean forward. I'm going to place my right hand on the inside of my knee and we're going to push the leg out to the side. So you want to extend your arm and push that leg towards the right. Then relax, angle your right foot out slightly. You're going to lean forward onto that ankle, driving your knee forward. You can use your arms to rest on top of your knee to use some weight to push that knee forward even more. Working on ankle dorsiflexion here. And relax. Let's go to the left side into a lunge. You can angle your foot out even more. Give yourself some more space to lean forward. And then try to drive your left arm, that left forearm towards the mat. And push that left knee out to the side by using your arm. Extend it fully, then press it out to the side. And angle the left foot out even more. And you get ready to lean forward onto that left ankle. Driving the knee forward. Using your arms to provide some weight to drive that knee forward even more. Let's get ready for pigeon pose here. Starting with the right leg, cross it in front of you. Shoot the left leg back as straight as possible and then lean forward, either using your forearms or on your hands as support to support your body. And then drop your chest towards your leg. Kind of feel how tight that leg is and how tight the glute is based off that first attempt. And we'll switch legs here On the other side, same thing. When you're ready, lean forward. And relax. Get yourself ready for the guided meditation at the end right now. You can sit however is comfortable. Then pull up the Waking Up intro course and complete number 13 whenever you're ready.